Welcome, Leo. This is your weekly focus for March the 19th through to the 25th, 2018. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you, Tilly, for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share, please. Let's get to the cards and find out how to use the energy that surrounds us this week in a positive way in order to go forward on our path. We have the Page of Pentacles. So yes, going forward with an abundance. You're looking for the new experience. You're looking for the new adventure. This is to grow your worth. This is to grow your money. This is to grow your time. This is to grow your material assets. Maybe grow your energy. Maybe you're looking at new exercise programs, new diets, new eating habits. This could be finances, growing your finances through, we're young here. So what do we do when we're young? We go to school, or we go on a trip, right? Go on a big adventure before we go to work for the rest of our lives, or we go to school to educate ourselves, grow wiser, so that we can land the position that we want, step into the career we want. So that's kind of where you are this week. And very fitting, being right after the new moon, that this card comes up for you. The sun moves into Aries, and it's time to plant the seeds. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles just jumped right out of my hand there. Eight of Pentacles landed upside down next to the Page of Pentacles. So I'm going to kind of read into that. This is, raising the bar on yourself. This is demanding more success out of yourself through your talents, through your abilities. But I don't think you're going to want to do the work. And so it's not even a real commitment unless you also commit to the work. So be careful with this, because we have this youthful energy, but I can kind of see you going, yeah, I want all this, but I don't want to do all that. And so it has to be a commitment of the challenges of what you are really signing up to, the investment that you need to make, the commitment that you need to have. It could be long hours. The success at the end, when you use this card, this energy correctly, is beyond your wildest dreams. But it's committing to yourself in some way. I think you might have a hard time committing, or it's kind of like you're at a I don't know, some kind of status in your community, and now you're going back to the basics of learning something, and it's kind of uncomfortable for you. But it's to learn something to widen your path, or to allow more into your path. The Fool, brand new journeys. Pack light. Simplify. What is needed, what is not. Go on the adventure. Take a risk on yourself. Believe that the path is laying before you. We have the King of Swords. It's about the commitment. The King of Swords is asking us to make a commitment, to step over that line, to be knighted in our quest, in our journey, in our adventure. That we're willing to do whatever it takes in order to reach that goal, that dream, that desire. So where this sits, it's asking you to be very serious about looking at your future and what is needed, what challenges you have to overcome, and are willing to go that route. Maybe it's going back to school. Maybe it's traveling. Maybe you learn something through your travels that just can't be learned out of a book. Three of Cups. Something comes in, some news, some kind of celebration, some kind of happiness, some kind of joy. Now, not necessarily is it your celebration. It could be something that just makes you want to celebrate. It's good news, good tidings. But this is about getting out there and socializing, maybe socializing with purpose, but getting out there, having fun, letting your hair down, creating laughter. Very important this week. We have the Ten of Cups. You're happily ever after. You really have an opportunity this week at some point to step into the path of your happily ever after. Where it sits, so you have to commit to the hard work, you have to commit to the challenges. It might be something brand new, completely different, outside of your comfort zone. You may have to simplify in your life, so you may have to really delegate what is the things that you need in your life and what you can do without in order to reach this goal, this dream. The Knight of Wands brings in messages, always the Knights bring in messages, and this is action and this is forward action. You're gaining speed there. Your cape is right out with the wind, so don't be too reckless. Okay, you're a knight. You're going to fall off that horse a couple of times before you become the king or the emperor. So slow it down maybe a little bit. Make sure that you've thought it out. Work and career, the High Priestess. You already have the magic inside of you for what you want to do and where you want to go and who you want to become. When it comes to your work, when it comes to your career, when it comes to what defines you as you. The image you want to portray to everybody is at hand. It's already inside of you. You have to reach in. You have to grab it. You have to embrace it. You have to love even your flaws. Love you, even your flaws. She asks you to go into silent contemplation to see the marvels of what lays inside of you, your gifts, your talents, your abilities. Love and relationships, the Page of Wands. This could be definitely new relationships. This could be looking at new ways of taking the relationship forward or stepping into a relationship, getting the courage to ask that person out, changing the routine, mixing things up a little bit to make it interesting and fun. Get out in nature, have fun, play games, celebrate each other, and not just a lover, but a good friend, a partner, somebody in the community that you have a close bond with. Spirituality is the Four of Cups. Gratitude journals are essential this week. Write down on a piece of paper. Just do it for the week. Okay, this is your spirituality card for this week. So for this week, grab a piece of paper and put it by your nightstand and grab a pen, preferably blue because it opens up the imagination and attaches you to the spirit world. And write down one thing that you are grateful for and read it aloud and go to bed. And the next night, write down a second thing and read those two things and go to bed. And change your vibration. See what you have in your life, not what you lack. Because truly, we never lack anything. It's our perception of lack. That could go with the simplifying I heard too of, really seeing what you need in your life and what is extra, what is clutter, what needs to go, what needs to dissipate around you. Health and well-being, we have the Four of Pentacles. You're a little stubborn in your ways when it comes to your health and well-being, and you need to expand your horizons. You need to look at a plan B. You need to open up to different opportunities. So if you like running, and maybe now it's time for yoga. If you're always red meat, maybe it's time to go vegan for a little while. It's changing it up. It's opening yourself up more to the flow, to the moment. there's a lot of energy for that here this week, of looking at how you can step into new things, different things, whether it is a trip or an education or a new group of people or a new way of behaviors and habits or a new way of adding adventure and love and happiness to a relationship. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.